What is up, guys? It's your boy Just Boggy back with another video, and I want to apologise because I know it's been a while. Stuff has got in the way, life, illness, appointments. Me and wifey just come back off of a holiday, and someone commented on my video saying that they saw me, and I wish you'd have come and said hello. Love meeting people. But thank you very much for your kind words and for enjoying my videos. As everyone knows that have subscribed already, I really do appreciate everyone who subscribes and pushes that like button. And by the way, make sure you push that like button now, because it really helps me out a ton. If you haven't done already, smash the subscribe button and make sure that notification bell is on, because it will let you know every time I upload a video. We last left off, we were primering the car. We were sanding, primering, sanding, primering. As I said before in another video, I didn't want to do too much because I wanted to get it quite... I'm a bit of a perfectionist. And I wanted to get it quite nice. So I didn't want to keep doing a video of me sanding, filling, spraying, sanding, filling, spraying. I'll put a picture up on the screen now of where I last left the project, and I've done a little bit of painting off stream because I was in a vibe. I didn't want to do a video. Doing a video, I hope you can appreciate that doing a video really takes away from actually working on the project, because you've got to make sure the you know, everything's in frame, and what I'm recording is actually what I want to go out and be on the video. So and videoing, I take pretty much, and I pretty much end up filling up a whole memory card. I've got a 128 in my camera, and yeah, that pretty much gets filled up. So a lot of the stuff you don't see, a lot of the stuff you don't need to see, or I don't think really needs to go on the video, because you don't need to see me masking, because it's boring. Masking is what it is. The more time you spend doing it, the better off in the end your project will be. So that I was doing that off camera, and I had a little spray about because trying to hone in my skills again. So where we've left off is I've got to here. So forget the yellow. The yellow is a primer filler, and as you can see, that's like silky smooth. Or I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it is silky smooth. And I've sprayed the windscreen post there, both door jambs in there like so. I've sprayed the interior grey and the back of it black, because that you don't get to see very much. It's really difficult because looking at so many different pictures of DeLoreans, there's two models of DeLoreans if you didn't know, and some have black interior as in black seats, some have the grey interior, some actually have like a creamy interior as well. And some people, the back of this, there's that is an engine cover on the original, not the Back to the Future car, but the DeLorean. Some people spray that silver. Some people have gone for black because it is a black engine cover, and the sides here, they're black anyway, and around these are actually windows, but they take the window out, and this is the end result. So that's as far as I've got. I didn't spray the actual car because that I want to do on camera, and that's as far as I've got. As you can see, I have masked off some bits in there. I'll explain that in a second. What I did is I jumped on eBay and got myself a flocking kit. I don't know if that's coming up on camera. It's really sunny, so I'm really sorry I can't see. This was $17.99. I'll put a link down in the description. Again, it's not affiliated. It's not an affiliation link. It was $17.99. Took about a week to get here. And what this is a bit of paint. Grey. I went for the grey. You can get all types of colours. This is meant for like flocking dashboards and stuff like that. But what I thought I would do is inside, Didier has done a thing where you can print off on your normal printer, your 2D printer, you can print off a carpet looking template. I'm going to go a bit further than that and I'm going to flock it. I don't know what the end result's going to be, but I can only see it being quite cool because I don't know if everyone else is going to do it, but again, that was on eBay, a flocking kit. Make sure you get the grey and oh, there we go. And I went to a model shop. Now they weren't open, but what they were doing was a click and collect service, and it's called Active Scale Models. Now they're around the South End area. What I'll do is I'll put their name here and all their details down in the description. Again, not affiliated with any of these guys. I went down there, lovely gentleman, really nice to speak to, and his missus. Didn't get really to speak to his missus, but he's very enthusiastic. Does all the Tamiya stuff. Again, I brought Tamiya paints. Got this little bundle here. There's another lot down there. Got me thinner, and he was very knowledgeable and very nice to deal with and speak to. Yeah, so really nice chap. Had a lovely lovely conversation. There was other things I wanted, but he was only doing click and collect. He had a basically the plexiglass over the door, so you could step in the doorway, but that was about it. You couldn't actually go in the store. So not knowing, I like to go into a shop and have a look around and go, oh yeah, let's have that, let's have that. I couldn't do it, unfortunately. I'm guessing, I haven't been up there recently, but I'm guessing now that some of the rules have been relaxed that you are allowed in, but probably only like 2 or 3 people. Go down there, links will be in the description. Like I say, I'm not affiliated with them any way, shape or form. Had to buy all those paints. Come to about just over £40, which I didn't think was bad. You don't get a lot in there, but you know, I'm spraying with an air compressor and a model air gun kind of thing, so you don't need a lot. You can use paint in the rattle can. Tamiya do that. I think could be something like that. So instead of using these little things, and you use your pipette, drop some in your air gun, and then mix up with some thinner. You can use those, but the control, there's no control whatsoever really with the air compressor I'm using and the air gun. There is so much control, and yeah, you don't need a lot of paint. So in this video, I think I'm gonna carry on with the carpet and using that flocking material. It's a bit windy, so I'm going to be in the garage. I'm going to try and get some shots for you, but I don't know how it's going to come out. We'll see. I don't think I've seen anyone else use this process, so it's a learning curve for me. So hopefully, oh yeah, and I sprayed the bottom as well. Sprayed the bottom black. You're never going to see the bottom, but did all the wheel arches and stuff black. That was just with a normal rattle can from Halfords. So yeah, we're getting there. We'll do that. We'll see how it goes, and I can show you the results and tell you my findings, if it's worth buying that. Fell on the floor. If it's worth buying this kit. I mean, you don't get a lot, but you don't need a lot really. I mean, I could probably sell this on to someone else that's doing this project, but I might find another use for it, I don't know. So I'll let you know, but that's where we are. I did want to mention there's a couple of things. There it goes again. There's a couple of things. One, someone messaged me saying they don't believe I've got a 3D printer, and I'm like, look, if you don't think I've got a 3D printer, that's up to you. You don't need to message me. I've got a 3D printer. I don't need to lie. So just don't waste my time. And as far as I'm concerned, you're blocked from the channel because, you know, that was just not needed. Second one, I had someone message me saying that they can't afford the files, so can I send them to them for free? For what a cheek! Like, if you can't afford the files, what makes you think that you can afford A, to print it, B, to paint it, and C, to build it? Because this thing has cost a lot of money so far, and you know, it's the prices are not the prices, all the equipment and everything. You say I still need to buy it. I mean, I've got some electronics and stuff, but you know, the paint, the actual PLA, the time, the actual 3D printer. Look, you know, don't waste my time. The files are from Didier, and to be honest, they're well worth it. Didier does do, like I say in every video, he does do deals from time to time, but the thing is, the files are cheap as they are. You know, it's a project. Don't message me asking me to send you the files, because I just won't do it, because I believe, you know, Didier has put a lot of time and effort into this, and he's an artist. He's an artist. He deserves to be paid. And again, my friend, you are not welcome on this channel, and you're banned from the channel. Please don't message me, because like, that's just insulting. I'm really sorry, I had to get that out of the way. I've had some positive comments. I've had some people message me on Instagram. Really do thank you, and thank you for your kind words. It really does help. I'm gonna probably not make these videos as long as I used to, because it's hard doing a video. Then I've got to go and edit it. I've got to watch it, and then I've got to upload it, and then I've got to make sure I've got to watch it again to make sure uploaded properly. So it's a massive process. It takes its time. You know, it's all time, and I don't get paid for it. So if you could leave me a little cheeky like, that's my payment as far as I'm concerned. Please help and support the channel. So I'm going to set up now. We're going to try this, and we're going to see how we get on. So hello everyone, welcome back. Sorry for the lighting. This is the best I can do. It's I've got some shade in here because it's really hot today, and it's quite windy. So we're on the workbench, and I'm going to be using this flocking kit. Like I said, I bought that on eBay, and we'll give that a go. Read up the instructions. Doesn't seem that hard, but I've never done it before, so we'll see. Okay, so you get your paint for the flock. Obviously you paint that first, and then the flocking goes on top. You get a little paintbrush from Silverline, and your actual bottle. You fill the where's it gone? You fill the flock, which is like a powdery kind of substance. It's like a powdery kind of substance. Make sure that is like a fine dust, and then we'll pour it in here, screw the lid on, and basically you just open that up and squeeze, and that should just land on the paint, and then you're supposed to leave it 12 hours to dry before you can actually touch it, because you'll crush the look, and leave it 24 hours, and then you can start to manipulate it or touch it or do whatever you want to do with it. That's what they recommend in the instructions. You get the instructions, have a good read through, a little booklet they give you, and it's just health and safety really. Yep, had a good read through that. Came in a box like so. You know, don't fit through your letterbox, but there we go. So what I'm going to do is mix this up, paint it on with my paintbrush, and then we'll get to flocking, and I'll try and get you some decent angles, but I'm going to mix this up and I'll be back. Okay, so we're back. I've mixed some flock, but not mixed, I've separated it so it's a fine powder. Here is the flocking paint. So I'll just give that a bit of a mix. Find my mixing tool. This is quite thick, so I did give it a shake. Again, I've never used this stuff, so I don't really know what to expect. So I can let you guys know if it was any good or to stay away from it. I'm hoping it's going to be really good. We just never know. So the brush they give you is quite a nice brush. I've checked for bristles coming off and stuff like that. It does seem like a really nice paintbrush. So got a couple of angles here for you. Got on the main cam, it's hard to see. Can't really bring you in any further because there's bits in the way because of doing stuff to the house. So I've got this camera as well. Hopefully you'll be able to see inside. I'll try and get as much angles as possible. But yeah, wish me luck. So the reason behind the tape is it's just easier to paint around rather than just trying to cut in and stuff, because the rails for the seats, I don't want them getting thicker because then the seats won't fit. So I've covered them, and I've had to put my glasses back on because this stuff is grey, and obviously it's going on to a grey base coat which is in the DeLorean, so I couldn't see if I'd covered it properly. And the flocking should only stick to this paint. actually know how long I've got before this paint dries, so I don't want to hang about. But I do want to make sure I've got all my areas covered. Now, I don't want to do too much at one time. It feels like it's not paint. Well, it is a paint. It's got pigment in it, and it's a glue. It doesn't actually tell me how long I've got. And some of these areas are bloody tricky. Hence the tape. Kind of need to be careful. But also need to know if I've covered it. And I'm guessing people will scrutinise every part of it, so it's good to try and make it as best as possible. Right, so now that's done, leave that there for a minute and let's try some flocking. Didn't put much in. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh wow, I'm liking this. You don't have to apply much pressure either. In fact, it's good if you don't apply a lot. But it's looking like real carpet. And of course, be careful, I should really be wearing a mask. You don't want to breathe this in because this is just fibres. I am being careful. Oh wow, I am so impressed already, and it's not even set yet. Wow. So what I'll do is I'll spin that around so you guys can possibly see that, and I'll work on the other side. So I'm being quite liberal with it. I've got it, so why not use it? just noticed I've missed a bit over here. Try it again. Finding it difficult to get some angles, but you'll get there. Okay, so I've probably used a lot more than I needed to, but I wanted to make sure that it got a nice covering, because that's what I brought this product for. I didn't buy it for anything else. So let's see if we can get in there. Like I say, I'm really sorry about the lighting, and a lot of that has got to come off. So what you do is just put that on some white paper, tip it out, and you can reuse that. These are the bits, these are the runners for the wheels. These are the runners for the seats. I'm not going to flock the seats because the seats are leather, so I want to give them that effect. We'll do the other side. This is the other side. I can't get in the footwell because of the lighting. But yeah, so as soon as when this dries, which I'm going to give it the full 24 hours, and we'll come back. But yeah, that's how it's looking, so really pleased with that. So really pleased with how that's gone. What I'm going to do, leave that to dry, don't need to touch it anymore, and what I'll do is I'll come back and we can do some painting. Okay guys, so it's been a couple of days, if you hadn't been able to tell, a new t-shirt and everything. I wanted to make sure the inside of the car, the carpet that I've basically laid, the flocking was completely bone dry, and it is, and I've got to tell you, it come out great. Let me just show you. Don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, to be honest, but it really does look like it's carpeted now. Show you the other side as well. It's really hard to tell whether the camera can pick that up, but I am, I've got to say, really pleased. So today, what I'm going to be doing, I've masked it all up. This took quite a long time to mask up. There's quite a lot of masking. I know it looks a mess, but in my mind I know what I'm doing with it. I did all that. Took about an hour or so last night. I was going to spray it, but I was having trouble with moisture in the air, and as you know, spraying and moisture, just horrible combination. So yeah, we're going to be spraying the main body. I've sprayed other things, and I've done that off camera because like I said before, wanting to hone in my skills and stuff like that. So we'll get on with that. I'll set it up and we'll go for it. Okay guys, so welcome back again to my garage. I apologise for all the mess. It is organised mess, and believe it or not, all this stuff is for the DeLorean. So I've got electronics, I've got sandpaper, I've got paints, I've got, I don't know if the camera can pick that up, I've got my air compressor there, that's my spray gun, camera equipment, bits for the DeLorean, Amazon packages. I've got probably bits for this. It looks a mess, I do apologise, but it's organised mess. Okay, so we're going to get on spraying the car. I've mixed up some paint. Again, all the paint I've got is Tamiya paint as per Didier's recommendations, and I've got a double layered there, so there's stuff underneath. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. There's all kinds of paints there. I won't list what paints I'm using because, again, if you buy this product from Didier, everything will be in the notes that he's provided. All the paint, the thinner, I'm using Tamiya thinner, was brought from Active Scale Models again. They don't pay me for this, I just like what they're doing. They are really nice people. Links in the description, not affiliate links or nothing. If you go down there, or if you do a online order, say Just Boggy sent you, it would mean a lot to me. I don't get no kickback or whatever. It'll let him know, and it'll just let me know that you know, people do watch this and then go on to buy their products. It'd be nice. And I've yet to send, because I can't remember his name, I think it might be Andy, but I do apologise. I've got to send you the link for this because he was really interested. I took the carcass down with me and explained the paints I needed and stuff, and bless him, he was very helpful. So was his wife. I didn't get to speak to his wife, but my wife and his wife did all the what I needed and brought everything, while me and her husband were just chatting models and tips and tricks and stuff like that. So yeah, he gave me some tips which are really helpful. So if you do go down there, if you do shop with them, let him know that Just Boggy sent you. Also, he does do RC repairs because he's a RC company, really. But with the pandemic being what it is, people have gone, and because they can't get out, I'm guessing going into the hobby, he has had a lot of repairs. So don't just go down there and expect to repair. Maybe phone him up first, or go down there and speak to him, because he said he's snowed under with repairs at the minute. So he's doing well, and I do think, I'm just explaining to you guys that you know, I only rep people and businesses that I believe in, and I do believe. So there you go, free bit of advertising there. So let's crack on. I've mixed up my paint, and yeah, let's start spraying the DeLorean. So there we go, guys. We are on the right track. The car's coming along really fast, but I've got to stop because there's too much moisture in the air to actually keep spraying. I'm getting moisture coming out of the gun, and it does ruin the paintwork, so I'm going to have to sand down a tad here and there, but that's all part of the hobby. Here she is. I've just put the seats in place for now. They're not, well, you don't permanently glue them, but you've got to push them down quite firm. So sorry about that, the battery just ran out. But yeah, this is how far we've got. It is just starting to rain now, so I'm going to stop it. Going to run all my equipment in, and we'll pick it up next time. But the majority of it is sprayed. We're going to weather it because I don't want it to look brand new. So that's as far as we got. I'm going to have to haul some arse and get all this stuff in. So please excuse me. If you haven't done already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, because then you'll be told of every video I upload. If you haven't done already, please leave me that little cheeky like. It would mean the world to me. You know it does. Thanks for everyone who gets in contact with me. And again, the guy, I can't remember your name, I'm really sorry. The guy that's messaged me on Instagram, thanks man. Thanks for all your support. You know, it means the world to me. So I'm going to leave it here, and like I say, I may start shrinking these videos down and getting more out for you guys, because you guys seem to want to know, well, if you want to stay in touch. Also, if you're doing this yourself, send me some pictures. There's a in the community link. There's my email. I'll put the email down here, and in the show notes, send me your progress, and I'll put it in the video as well. What would be cool is, when this stupid pandemic's over, if we could get all together and look at all our work. That'd be brilliant, don't you think? Let me know what you think in the comments. But once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.